tank will be mashed and make double the impact for our friends and neighbors facing food as you're thinking. Peace.
All right, this is a change of pace for me, ain't it? Coming over here with a Ford Fairlane. I don't get too many Fords in here much anymore, but I still enjoy working on them when I do get them because they are cool cars, good hot rods, and I mean a Fairlane is just a bad, bad body style for when Ford produced them, so I'm all about it. 66, I want to say this is here. Fairlane 500. I'll give you the walk around. Yeah, 66. This car here was found right up the street from me, actually about 10 miles down the road in a RV park. Gentleman had it for 15 plus years. He was making a hot rod out of it. You could tell that this isn't no all original car by any means anymore. But he needed money for, he's doing a Nova. So he was like, I'm not really messing with this car much anymore. He wants to focus more on the Nova. My buddy Larry and I went over and snagged it up. And this is pretty much it. I'll do the walk around here. I was going to do a video on me pulling it, but there really wasn't nothing exciting about it. It was just sitting right in front of his trailer for the last, well, however many years. And it went right on my trailer with no problem. So really not too exciting about anything there. All right, we'll start. I don't have the keys to pop the trunk for you. There's just a fuel cell in the back. Nothing crazy back there. But this is her, all of her infamous hot rod glory. You see, he was going to run nitrous on it. He says he never did. We'll see about that. He said he had it all ready to go, but he never put no gas to the car or anything like that. So I'll end up just taking that bottle out probably. Got an MSD box. Got some buttons. I don't even know what the heck they do. Got some nitrous buttons for some solenoids, and looks like you got a button for a trans brake up here. Maybe that was the nitrous hit button. I don't know. But anyway, bucket seat, not an original bucket seat car. I think it's a bench 289 car, actually in its prime. The seats got stolen out of the back, unfortunately, but that's all right at this point. It is what it is. Got some nice door panels on it though. Fairlane 500, fastback style. Looks good. Bumper got stolen off the front. That's why they're looking like kind of like a gasser here. But other than that, I mean, the body's straight. Got a couple dings here and there, missing some front trim. But I mean, this is a pretty straight Fairlane and a good looking car too. I always like these. And I had one too. I had a 66 post car with a 390 in it before I turned all Mopard up. But like I said, I still do enjoy a bad to the bone Fairlane. Let's pop the hood. All right, about as hot rod as they get. Finding them sitting in a trailer park. See, it's got a nice aluminum electric water pump on it, aluminum radiator, got some electric fans, Now he told me this is a 302 that was pulled out of like a 89. I don't remember what he said. Some Cougar or something, who knows. But he had it running about a little over a year or two ago, and then he parked it. So the car originally came from the mountains. He's like said he had it for about 17 years, and he was making a pretty nasty little street hot rod out of it. Got a nice Holly in there with a little bit of junk in the carburetor, so we'll have to take that off. Valve covers, got some decent looking headers on it. Wires look pretty good. Just gonna clean up all that stuff a little bit. Do not know where the battery goes. Must go in the trunk. Don't know. The fun stuff about getting into these old cars that other people have jacked with and made little hot rods themselves, they know all the quirks. Then when you get it, you have to figure it all out. But anyway, nitrous solenoid, got a fuel regulator on it. I don't know, I'll probably end up just leaving all this stuff, to be honest. Maybe I'll put the bottle back in just for show and go. Oil looks pretty black. No water in it though. To go, let me go on the other side for you here. What are those called? I've had those before. Little B&M. Little, I don't know what it is. Just a little funky B&M shifter. You get these Advanced Auto all day. They're nothing. I never thought they were anything crazy, but I guess it'd be cool to jack around with. And got the go fast buttons here. Pow! Whatever that is. Headlight. Oh shit! I already broke it. Damn it! I gotta be careful. These things are frozen. I don't want to push on them. That one works. Works. MSD box. It's always a bonus. Good lord. Oh, those are flashers, I think, back in the days. Yeah, she's gonna need a little love. Whew. 30 degrees in North Carolina. This is cold for us. Anyway, first thing I like to do when I get these old cars here is I want to pressure wash them. I like getting them clean. But you don't want to pressure wash them when there's a bunch of leaves and stuff, pine needles and crap in the car, because then it just starts making mud. Can't really get it out of the car. So what I do is I'll blow the whole thing out, and then I'll vacuum it out the best I can, look through all the parts that they left in here, and then from there we'll start going to the next step. So let's get this thing vacuumed out. Alright, so we got the Go Fast fin right here. I heard it came off like a 90 something Blazer. I don't remember what he told me, but that's coming off, no doubt. But let's pop the trunk here, see what's going on. I finally got the keys for this bad boy the other day. And yes, Go Fast parts. So, fuel cell, got a double battery. We got fuel pump. And we got another fuel cell for something. I don't know. I haven't figured out quite why we have doubles in here. If you know, leave me a comment. And it's not that I'm not going to find out. It's just I didn't trace exactly whatever, everything, whatever. Let's vacuum the trunk. I forgot to tell you, when you guys are cleaning out these old trunks, stick your hand down in the back of these quarters, and you always find knives and change and cool stuff down here. It's like sometimes rust, mostly rust and Bondo, but you never know what you're going to find in these old cars. All right, so done with that, done spraying it off with our air. Next thing I'm gonna do is get some of these crazy stickers off. And I like stickers, you know, if they're still popping, nostalgic, but these are just worn out. You got Grizzly, it's that good, I don't even know what that is. Got some Haze, got an old Jag sticker here, so let's get those off real quick and continue. Next thing I'm gonna do is get myself a little adhesive remover, acetone, gas, whatever. I just let it soak on here for a minute. Most of the time these old ones are real easy. I've had some that are no joke to get off, but these ones aren't too bad. All right, before we start pressure washing, I gotta get rid of this Go Fast wing, man. I can't stand it. Well, she came out pretty good. Did not know she was a metallic blue. I'm sure she was pretty in her day. Definitely a repop paint. I think it was a white car. I run the VIN number on it. I mean, it has 289 badges on it. So I'm thinking it was a 289 Fairlane 500. Most likely. And let's see, yeah, that's about as good as we're gonna get her right now until we pull her in the shop, and then we can start pulling her apart a little bit and seeing what's going on. One thing we're going to do with this Bad Mama Jamma 302 here out of a 95, whatever it came out of, with a bunch of speed parts on it, is see if this motor turns over. I'm a little scared because I see nothing but nitrous solenoids all over this thing. Like I said before, he's never ran nitrous on it, he says. But you never know, you know, people are these days. Some people are legit, some people are not. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, no problem. Spins over easy. Alright, sweet. So we're good now. That's always the hardest part of these. Make sure the engines spin over. Once they spin over, it's pretty much, you could get them running. I should say that. First thing I like to do when I get these in the shop is I like to kind of be one with the car. I know that's kind of weird to say, but I kind of go around and just look at the wiring and just kind of get an idea of what I want to do to make it look a little more trick under the hood. I enjoy taping up all my wires in black electrical tape. It just makes everything look a lot cleaner. Unlike when you got a blue engine compartment and you got a yellow wire and a red wire and a purple wire and all these crazy things, it's like an eyesore. But until then, we'll just wipe down the valve covers. All right, so we're starting. Ford starter solenoids. I like it, you know, no big deal. I like how they're right here, accessible. But what I don't like is if these wires get corroded or anything, these starter solenoids give you a hard time. And you guys know that as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go around to all these eyelets, hit them with the wire wheel, and then go ahead and hit this starter solenoid, the brass side, with the wire wheel so it's nice and shiny, put everything back, and then 9 times out of 10, you're ready to roll. Voila! Makes things easier on you. What I think I'm going to do now is just go ahead and pull the carb. Let's definitely do that. Put it back on. I got the battery charged last night, and let's just see what she does, just out of curiosity. So yeah, let's do that. All right, carb is off. I'm gonna get this over to the bench. Still got dirt dauber. That's what happens when you don't leave air cleaners on your cars. Got a bunch of dirt daubers that living in here. That don't mean it's clogged or anything. I can hear one float, can't hear the other one. But if you don't put air cleaners on these carburetors, especially here in the South, dirt daubers start making their nests right in the places you do not want them to go. All right, while I'm sitting here jacking around with this carburetor, let's put some power to the battery that's in the trunk here, and let's just start flipping some switches. I'm trying to find the fuel pump and see if I could get some of the fuel, and it doesn't smell varnished or bad or anything. So let's just see if we can get it up to the front of the carburetor, out the fuel lines. Let's see what it's gonna do. Got a few switches here, hopefully I don't break them. Let's see if anything comes on at all. All right, there's fans. So we're good with that. So the middle button's fans. All right, I think I heard fuel pump. I think. Oh, that's water pump. All right, so we got fans, water pump. This one's probably coil. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. So, gas looks a little old. Let me bump this for you just a little bit, just so you can see. So 3 buttons. We got fan, we got water pump, and we got fan, water pump, and fuel pump. So there's fuel. That's enough of that, because that's when you start starting fires, and I hate that crap. So anyway, so that's good. Got a little bit of fuel coming out of there. I don't know. We'll see what it does. I'd probably definitely need to put a little bit of some new fuel in this bad boy for sure. But for now, it's fine. I'm not really worried about it. Decided to put this carburetor back on, see if I could get a little bit of fuel pumped out of it. And yeah, it works good, man. That squirter's squirting in the wrong freaking direction though. Anyway, we've got to pull that off real quick and figure out it must be clogged. Let's see, we got the battery in. We got the carb back on. And then I showed you this squirter here is shooting and all kind of, well, one of the sides of the squirters isn't even doing anything, and then the other side of the squirter is shooting like a water fountain clear up out of the carburetor. So how I clean these, if I can, is I get my, oh shit, already dropping it. I get my torch cleaners, the torch tip cleaners, like a little, you know, Harbor Freight. It's all kinds of different sizes. And then I'll go down there and go ahead and clean these out. One thing I'm wondering about, and you guys let me know in the comments, but whenever I see a car that's supposed to be big and bad and, you know, all these speed parts, and then I see a carburetor and it's got vacuum secondaries, I'm like, you know, unless, you know, they had a big bad carburetor on it one time, which I doubt. And then they put this one on. But vacuum secondaries, mechanical secondary is what you want for the bad boy, in my opinion. So anyway, come on, oh, got it. All right, made it. So here, oh, this is just to let you guys know, this is a 25 squirter. So just get your little torch tips and then go ahead and work your magic. All right, we got good squirt. Got the battery mounted really nicely back in here, new battery. Let's flip some switches and see what we got going on. Battery's on, there's oil in it. Check that, oh yeah, starter. I hope this starter works. Ooh, all right, let's just kick it over a few times without anything going. I just want to see. I don't see the oil. I don't know what's the MSD box. Oh, we got some oil pressure coming. I got a feeling MSD box isn't coming on. Starter solenoid sounds awesome. I think we're going to use my infamous starter here, starting button here. I probably just need to clean off the other terminal. I didn't do the other side. I'm thinking that might be the problem. Got that. The only thing I'm thinking is we ain't got no power. Oh, we are getting power. All right, here we go. Oh! Sounds nice. Sounds pretty good. I just want to get it out here for a minute, let it run. Sounds pretty, I mean, it's got glass packs on it, so. Let's see if it even goes into drive at all. Might not have no. I don't have no trans fluid in it. Of course, I only have like a half a quart of automatic transmission fluid. I've been down to Advanced Auto at least 3 times today. Now I'm going back for a 4th. Nice. let's go for a quick ride and see what this thing's gonna do. I know the brakes pull hard to the left. Let's take it down. Let's take it for a ride around the block. Feels pretty good. Don't feel like she really shit. Well, there she went, second. I was thinking it might have a reverse valve body on it, but it don't. It's regular. Smooth car though. I mean, it does need a lot of love, but it's kind of smooth. Happy. Drives all over the place. Do a burnout Mr. Alco's parking lot. He's always good for that. Yeah, that's pretty peppy. It keeps dying all the time. What's up, man? I'm just hot rodding. Huh? Yeah.
You got a YouTube channel. What's your YouTube?
Poor Boy's Garage.
Huh?
Poor Boy's Garage.
I'm gonna check you out.
Check it out.
I'll check you out, comment and subscribe.
Alright. figure out where line lock is on this thing. I don't know why she keeps dying. I think she probably got old gas in it. That's what I'm thinking. Because he had a bunch of, it was red, you know, like gas stabilizer in it. I bet you it's old gas. We'll see. See if he'll get home. I mean, it's got gas in it. Fire's right up, so. If that's line lock or not. Sideways quick though. Sure ain't out of gas. I guess. Fuel pump could be going bad, who knows? See if I can get to the house. Good now. This thing pulls though. It's got 410 posi in it, so it pulls pretty good though. I'd like to just beat the crap out of it, but I'm so dang scared I'm gonna break down. Then I have to walk home. go through this car though. This thing be a bad little hot rod here. All right, 1966 Ford Fairlane, found in a trailer park about 5-6 miles up the road. The best cars are always by your house. I've never seen that car ever in my life, and I'm always picking around here. Anyway, 66, real deal 500, had a 289 originally, now it's got a 302, 410 posi rear, just a nice little hot rod. And if you give this thing a little bit more love, which I think I'm gonna do, this thing could be a nice little reliable, have fun with car. Right now it's just, you know, it's probably got old gas in it. That's why I kept dying on when I was driving it. Fired right back up though. Wiring's kind of looking pretty pitiful. It's rat nest all over. I already burned up one wire flipping a switch and it started arcing out and things started smoking. You know, it's just all that kind of stuff that needs to be taken care of. And that happens every time on these old cars, especially if they've been sitting around or neglected or you had 10 people working on them. But we're going to do that. We're going to do the floor pans. I might look for some front window trim, maybe put a back seat in it. I don't have any right now. I'm usually pretty Mopar heavy around here. My Ford stuff is pretty nil. But I love a Ford Fairlane for sure. They're a badass car. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think on this one. Quick video. Really wanted to get it running. Taking it for a drive and seeing what she's got a little bit in it, man. I wasn't even prepared for that, but hey, man, we had fun. Anyway, my name's Brad, Poor Boy's Garage. Let them rip, not rot, keep on saving them. Ford Fairlane this time. Hey, I like change. Anyway, we are out. We'll see ya.